Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 112 of the RRBG podcast. Please don't forget to check out the Patreon page. Go to patreon.com/RRBG and support the podcast. Get yourself a shirt, get yourself access to exclusive merch, get yourself VIP passes to meet and greets to our live shows when those are up and running, and overall, just become part of the family. I appreciate your help. In this episode, I talked to Inferno of the band Behemoth. I want to apologize. Apparently I was having a technical error at the very beginning of the conversation, so we kind of just jump into a conversation about beer, and it very quickly turned into a conversation about scotch, and that's where we come in. So I do apologize for the missing audio. Inferno had just gotten off of stage from performing with Gojira and Slipknot and Volbeat on their current tour here in the U.S., and I caught him for a few minutes to talk about some beer and some whiskey. We talked about their new album that they're going to be writing, and he mentioned some future tours that are being planned out. It was an honor having him on the show, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow Behemoth online. Cheers. Good. Inferno, how are you? Just got off stage now, huh? Wow. Okay. Aren't you tired? No. I mean, I imagine you've been doing this for so long. It's got to just be natural now, right? It's not sore. Well, thank you for taking time to talk to me right off of getting off stage. I mean, that's crazy. So do you have any input when it comes to like the creation of the beer? I mean, you sound like you know a lot of it, and are you part of the process of making the recipe, or do you do home brewing at home?
What's going on, or what it comes from, what kind of casks were used for maturation, like for example that Russian Imperial style. It was Pinot Noir wine cask and Pedro Ximenez Spanish sherry cask, which is amazing quality cask. So there's no bullshit behind it. It's a serious thing. So I think he's amazing, and his receipts. Am I right? That word, receipts? Yeah, are the best in Poland. Like their APA called Jasny Grom. It's probably the best APA in Poland.
Wow. Okay. I want to try. I mean, it's. Do they distribute that anywhere outside of Poland, or is it only available there?
What I've heard is now available in Germany. That's for sure. Probably Netherlands, Belgium. I think you can find all the information on their website.
Okay.
Yeah, but to me, the best what they've done for us was number one was Profanum.
Okay.
Which is
was that the one
dark,
that was 6.66 or something like that?
No. It was it was our second beer.
Oh, okay.
Let me check. It was probably black IPA.
Black IPA.
Okay. 5.6, 13% of extra.
Gotcha.
So that was my favorite.
So you like it a little more bitter, like that, kind of like coffee-ish, or almost like you said, you like scotch, so you like a little smokiness.
I love it.
A lot.
I love it.
Yeah, do you like the Rausch beers that they
But
have
what-
from Germany, or they're?
But what I have to say is very well balanced, so you can't feel that heaviness
Yeah.
in it. That's a good thing about this company. This is not like straight and raw. It's very well balanced, elegant, and even for like black IPA 5.6, you can have like 6, 7 beers, and you can still walk.
That's important. Yeah, that's important because a lot of the darker beers end up being very thick, and you can only have like one or two before you need some water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and I really love the new one, the Barzabal.
Oh, okay. Which
That's my second favorite.
And that one just came out recently.
Uh,
Let's see here. About
3 weeks ago,
About 3 weeks ago.
I would say, something like that. 3 weeks ago. Yeah, and it's sour beer.
Oh, okay. Sour. Yeah, I'm looking here. Sour wild beer.
4.7 ABV.
Okay. Yeah, they're usually lighter. The sour ones are lighter.
Yes, it's extremely refreshing. Extremely. It's like you can have the whole thing, the whole bottle, in one sip.
Oh,
so good.
I see the artwork is very nice too. The bottle is it's got some really cool looking skulls on it.
Yeah. We try to take care of every single thing we do. Like it's like us on stage. The stage looking, how the band look like, the stage. So everything we do, we try to control that it has great quality.
Yeah.
And it has connection with the band too.
Yeah, and I like that a lot about you guys. I picked up the collectors of the record. Love you at your darkest.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
came with a bunch of really cool things, a patch and all these things, and autographs, and it's a quality thing. You get a nice package for the price. You guys do that with all your merchandise. I've seen it with like you guys have coffee now too, and dog treats and stuff like that. It's all like very quality stuff. It's great.
Thank you, and I hope people see that.
Yeah, I think I wish we had more access to the beers out here. That would be great. I know distribution's hard when it's overseas and everything. They have to put it on a ship and ship it over, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's an alcohol and the law.
Yeah.
It's different in every country.
Yeah.
For example, you can buy whiskey on eBay in Germany, like with one click.
Yeah.
Just imagine that.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great.
We can't buy it in Poland, but still.
Well, that's really cool. I mean, I saw some video that you guys put together of the production of the beer itself, and I mean, I think it's really cool. You guys give them some attention that way, and because it's good to put a light on independent brewers. Instead of going for like a big brand like a Budweiser, something like that. You guys selecting a quality, independent brewer.
Exactly, but Budweiser. If we talk about the Budweiser from Czech Republic, that's the real beer, but not an American. That's the beer made from the powder.
Yeah,
and it tastes like infected water.
Yeah, it does. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there any American breweries that you've had, like when you're on tour or anything like that you've stopped at that you like?
American. Let me check. I remember when we were in New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay.
And there were the bar brewery, something like that together. So
was it the Voodoo, the one with the big skull outside?
Abita.
Abita. Okay.
Abita? Yeah, exactly. that was fucking amazing.
Okay, yeah, Beat is good. They make some good stuff.
Yep. So, you know that, right?
Yeah. They're pretty popular here.
Okay,
They have
cool.
a beer called Purple Haze, which
Purple.
I
Hey, we had it. Yeah. I even see the picture on the fucking printer of our TM. Purple. Hey.
hell
Yeah, like a Prince song.
yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah, brother. So you guys,
Amazing.
are you guys gonna do more beers moving forward? You think, or you want to do like your own bourbon since you're a Scotch guy?
I would say we're working on Scotch.
Oh, okay, there you go.
So if something's gonna happen, you will see some information. Now we're talking with two companies, one from Sweden and one from Islay, Scotland,
Okay.
which do the blended whiskey, but very good.
Very cool. Okay, I'm excited about that. I usually put out some internet blasts to see if anybody's in Europe that can get some of your products and send it over here. Because it's difficult, like I said. If you want to distribute out here to get the ships, you got to get the right distributor that knows all the laws. But it would be
Yeah.
amazing to have that here. You guys, I would say your last record really connected a lot with the American audience. I mean, you guys did that tour with the artwork and everything. Right now you're in this big American tour with Gojira and Volbeat and Slipknot, right?
Yeah, man, it's so great to be back. Yeah, I really love the tour here.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing big shows. Those are some really big arenas. I think they're arenas, yeah.
Yeah, and it would be great promotion for the beer.
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
think that's something that more bands should be doing. Like, take your beer with you on tour. That way,
Yeah,
people can try it and the word gets out there, and more people try and get it.
yeah. I hope one day we're gonna do that. It would be fucking awesome.
That'd be great. That'd be great. I know the laws are
Yeah,
strict, and I know you guys have issues over there in Poland with the religious aspect of it, trying to play shows. So I can imagine it's a little easier, I guess, playing out here or anywhere else really that doesn't have that kind of oppression out there.
I mean we don't feel like oppressed, but if there's a problem, we don't have to play there.
Yeah,
It's
that's
it's
true.
easy. We can play in fucking Singapore or whatever.
Yeah.
So if someone doesn't want us, so we say fuck off. That's easy, right?
It's very easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
So there's so many places to play
For
in
sure.
this fucking planet.
For sure. That's for sure,
Yeah.
man. Very cool.
Cool,
So,
man.
what's the plan for the future then? More albums? Like, what do you think? A couple years for a new album and maybe another beer?
Actually, we're gonna jam and rehearse in November for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Do some new stuff, and we'll see how it's gonna sound like. 'Cause there are only riffs in Nergal's head, so probably we're gonna record a new album between spring summer next year.
Okay. Okay. I look
Yeah,
forward to
that's
it.
that's the main plan, and we're confirmed for South American tour
Oh, nice.
and some Baltic and Polish tour, and what else? And also 2 months European tour in the beginning of next year, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you think that
But I can't tell you which tour it's gonna be.
like the
'Cause
bands or
it,
anything?
it,
Yeah, you don't have the lineups or
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's still the secret.
Okay, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. Do you think that, do you see or notice that the shows in South America are like, they're more excited about metal down there than up here?
I mean, they're more radical and more old school,
Yeah.
more traditional. They more appreciate the old school stuff, like old bands from 80s and 90s,
Yeah.
which I really like because I grew up with this band. So yeah.
That's cool, man. Yeah, they do definitely have more appreciation for that, for the old school death metal scene. It's very strong out there. There's a lot of bands out there, starting, trying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For example, Sarcophago.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking legend, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What's your favorite place to play shows? Like, what makes you feel most, I guess, happy when you're there?
Now I'm in the US and I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, to me, playing US the best.
Let me ask you something, because the tour package, I find Volbeat is a very different type of sound than you guys. Do you notice that there's like a difference in the audience? Like, are they accepting of the death metal? Because their music is a little more accessible, like for radio and in America. Whereas death metal doesn't really, you don't hear it here on the radio. You got to look it up online, or you have to, you find it and you buy it. But they don't have it on the radio.
I've never heard these bands, and they're probably very good in their league.
Yeah.
But this is not my piece of cake, so I can't tell you any word about them.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's not. It's not even to say that, that they're bad or anything. It's just a different type of music. It's a. I found it weird when I heard that Slipknot makes sense. They have satanic themes and they're heavy, they're fast and angry. You look at Gojira, also very heavy, very fast and angry. And then Volbeat is like, okay, they're great, but they're not so angry, they're not so heavy, they're not fast. It's a different vibe,
Yeah, maybe it's a plan to give the crowd a little breath before Slipknot.
Yeah, take a break.
I don't know, man.
Take a breather, go get a hot dog.
Yeah. Have a hot dog, smoke a joint or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I wasn't able to go to the show. I had work that day. You guys played here in California, and I had to go to work. I almost quit my job to go to the show.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but no, I'll catch you. I've seen you guys before. Like I said, I went to the art show here in Los Angeles. That was nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, I'm a big fan of the music. I'm looking forward to the new music. I'm hoping to get my hands on that bourbon when it's ready. And
sure. What kind of bourbon is it?
No, the one that you're making, the one that you're working on.
All right.
I'm excited to see what happens and how it comes out, and hopefully get my hands on some of that.
Right on, man. Yeah, try to catch it sooner or later.
Yeah. You just got off stage. Thank you so much. You're crazy for taking taking your time off of stage to talk to me. But thank you.
Thank you, sir. Wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. Inferno, thank you for the time, brother. Cheers.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.